So in this video, I interview Sara Dietschy about how to get the attention of influencers, her tips for building your video portfolio, and how to turn your creativity into a career. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here with Video Influencers, helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. And I'm sitting here with Sara Dietschy, who's like the ultimate creative on YouTube. Has a cool YouTube channel, does a lot of creative content, really supports the creative community by interviewing other creatives and things like that. How's it going?
So good. First VidCon, and I am loving it, loving it.
Man, it's so fun. It's so great to have you here. And there's a lot of cool stuff that has happened to your channel. We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about the Casey video. But let's just go back. Like, how'd you start and really get into online video in the first place?
So it started with, in 2011, I play guitar, and so I'm a huge gearhead, so I have all the pedals, all the amps, and it just started with, I wanted to sell a guitar pedal, and I was like, this YouTube thing, people put videos online, and I'm sure if they search for it, I could sell it. So it really started with just me making a video of me playing guitar with this pedal I wanted to sell, posted it, and like sold it within 2 days. So it started with like guitar videos, and then it led to camera and tech videos, and travel, and cheesy rap music videos for high school. So for a while it was just putting they are still up there.
Yeah, okay, we need to go check. We'll link those up.
Link it up, yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
So, and it really kind of just evolved from there. And once I started posting more travel videos, I kind of got into the flow of what my style is.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I started doing like more docu-series stuff because I really love film. I really love being behind the camera. And then lately, you know, I got into daily vlogging. And so I just love online video. I have a passion for it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, if you've never seen this video, you did put out one video and that completely exploded your channel. Talk about that. What was it and what happened?
Yes. So the video is called How to Casey Neistat a Vlog. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you know who Casey Neistat is. He's a huge YouTuber. I've been a big fan before the daily vlogging. And I just, through watching him every day, you know, he has his own quirks and things that he does. And I kind of just started taking notes on, oh, this would be funny if I kind of did it in a way that wasn't completely mocking, because I'm a total fan of his, but I just did kind of a 3-minute fun parody on his vlogs. And at the time I had like 3,500 subscribers, and so at the end of the video I was kind of like, you know, love you Casey, let's try to get him to view this, tweet him, hashtag how to Casey. So we kind of spammed him on Twitter, and the next day I saw a comment. He left a comment the day I posted it, and he just said OMG. And I was like, well, dang, guys, what does this mean? Because he hasn't tweeted it or anything. And I woke up the next day to him telling me, hey, you should probably turn off your YouTube notifications. And I went to YouTube, and he shouted out my channel for a solid 3.5 minutes on his vlog the next day. And my channel kind of had a mini explosion.
That's incredible. Now let's stay there for a second and break down. You did some things though. I mean, you were pretty intentional about this, and I like that you said you kind of pulled on people who were in your tribe. And so what were some of the things that you would share your thinking when it comes to getting the attention of influencers?
Definitely. I think you have to provide value. I definitely might get a little Gary Vaynerchuk on you guys here, but that is so huge, is you have to provide value. You have to give them a reason to look at your stuff. You have to give them a reason. You can't just slide into their emails or their Twitter and be like, give me a shout out, give me this. Because, you know, it's like, who am I to Casey? Who am I to like a Gary Vaynerchuk?
Sure.
And so I think it's providing value, and you have to just keep on like jabbing. Before that video, I had done so many things that people have never seen. I sent Casey like a mail time package one time, and of course I put my channel really big on the note, and I siphoned off like 300 subscribers from that. And so honestly, it's just a lot of jabs left and right until that big one comes along.
Yep.
And you just got to keep on hustling, keep on putting out the stuff.
That's really huge. Like, it wasn't just one thing, but it was a lot of things, and there's definitely a lot of lessons from that.
Exactly.
Now, one of the things that obviously mattered was not only the video was good, and it also was, it even spoke to his personality. So it did have kind of a little bit of, like you said, parody to it, of course, respect, and it resonated with him. But even in that, he then went and checked out your channel. So it wasn't like you just had this one video that you put kind of all your eggs in one basket, but you had been prolific. You had a base, and you had quality content. What are your thoughts on that? Because sometimes when people go for the viral video, but there's nothing else, then it never leads anywhere.
Exactly.
But for you, it's kind of, you already had this thing. What are your tips there?
Exactly. You have to give people a reason to stay. And
that's good.
So honestly, I looked at this video and it was so let me back it up real quick. The mail time package I sent to him, before my first season of Creative Spaces, because I'm like, I want more people on my docu-series called Creative Spaces TV. It's a docu-series I do where I'm just behind the camera. I highlight different artists in their space. And so I sent him that mail time package like 2 weeks before that, and I was like, let's get some new subscribers, let's do this. And he actually opened up that package on the day my Creative Spaces series start, and I had talked about that in that note, so like 300 people came over from that and had that video to watch, like, oh, big fan, they stayed, subscribed. And so it's the same thing with this. I had season 3 of Creative Spaces were about to start, and I was thinking of ways, how can I get more eyes on this? And I was like, this Casey video. I was crossing my fingers for a retweet. That was like as high as I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah.
And the next week I had new episodes of Creative Spaces TV coming out. And so I was like, let's do this. There was a lot of reasons that were gonna keep me from posting that video. I didn't like how I looked at one angle and all this crap, but I just said, screw it, I'm just gonna post it. And I did it, and I'm glad I did it because I talked about Creative Spaces TV at the end. I got a lot of people hooked on that because there was a new episode coming out right after that video. What was the question again?
Yeah, no, that's so good. It was your tips of having a base and being prolific.
Exactly. And so, I had, after that Casey video, I had so many things. I had travel videos. I had already like 8 episodes of Creative Spaces TV. I had another series I do called That Creative Life. It's like an interview series. I had tech videos. I do a lot of behind the scenes on how to edit videos. So I had definitely a plethora of stuff on my channel for people to go see, learn, get inspired.
That's incredible. And of course, influencers, taking note that it's not just the strategy of the viral video, number one, but what else is accompanying with that? How are you going to follow up? And you said it. You said, give people a reason to stay. I love that. Now, specifically, you're going to be transitioning to New York soon. Probably by the time you're seeing this, you're going to be living in New York.
If you live in New York, say hi. I'll be riding around on a booster board or a bike or something.
And you have recently started a cool thing, and you're doing what a lot of creatives would dream to do. You've turned your creativity into a career, and you're able to kind of really make a living. What are your tips in that, and what are you up to?
Definitely. I don't like the word lucky because a lot of work and talent is involved with what I've built, but at the same time, there's it's just, I'm extremely blessed, extremely lucky to be in the spot where I am, because at the same time that the Casey thing happened, I had been hustling towards a really cool opportunity with Adobe called the Adobe Creative Residency, and it's basically where they fund your passion projects for a year. And so I'm in a space where I have a year and I have this new platform just to create and create. And so really this next year is all about building up this thing to where it can be my full-time job. And so it is my full-time job thanks to Adobe right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so, a little background, I dropped out of college last semester because I was like, this video thing, I can make it a living. I had a reason to drop out because I was doing the boring corporate videos, but it was paying. But now I get the opportunity to do what I love in the video space. And so the tips I would say if you want to make creativity your job is just stay, it's going to sound so cheesy, but stay true to yourself and do something you love, because if you do not love it, you're not going to be editing that video till 4 a.m. in the morning. You're not going to be able to go the extra mile that you need to, because I cannot tell you how many all-nighters it took me to get to where I am and all the hours to put in, but at the end of the day, it's fun. It is so much fun. It's so great, especially when you're doing something you love, and it's just so freaking worth it. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah. But I'm on my way.
That's an amazing tip. And we'll link up the Adobe Creative Residency just for something to check out in the description below. But I love that. It's preparation meets opportunity, because it's definitely both ends. There's no way without hustle, without the grit, without putting in the time, you call it like overnight success in a way, because you do have this moment and overnight now people know you. Yeah. but overnight success takes 10 years.
Exactly. And I love the quote, the harder you work, the luckier you get. The more conferences you go to, the more hands you shake, the more value you provide to other people, the luckier you're going to get. From the outside, people take a snapshot of where you are and say, oh, you're only there for that one reason. Of course, I owe a ton of my career to Casey. I owe a lot of things to Adobe, but it's so many things led up to that one moment that people don't see.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of hustling. It's like, where do you need to be? Maybe you need to move. Maybe you need to go to that conference, get out of your comfort zone. It's a lot of just getting out there and doing it.
So good. Are you ready for the lightning round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Lightning round, lightning round, lightning round, lightning round. Okay. So first of all, what does lightning look like, with the sound effect and, your arm movements?
Oh, gosh. Zoom.
Wow. Very mild lightning storm. Zoom. Okay, here we go. Lightning round. 3, 2, 1. Talking or texting?
Talking.
Cat or dog?
Cat.
Book every influencer should read.
I'm terrible at reading books, but I have a ton of them. So I'm just going to go with my bro, Ask Gary V show, because I love that guy. Still haven't read the book, but I love him, and I know it's amazing.
Great book.
Yes.
Our biggest one tip for overcoming creative block.
When in doubt, just create.
The first camera you ever owned.
Digital Blue.
What's that?
Yo, I got it when I was like 12 years old, or maybe even younger. Look up Digital Blue. If any of you guys have ever had that, hit me up. Let's have a Digital Blue collab or something.
Digital Blue collab.
They're great.
Movie every influencer should watch.
It's a documentary on iTunes. I think it's on Netflix. It has to do with startup. I think it's called Startup Kids.
Okay.
Startup Kids. Find it. It's amazing.
Awesome. If we were in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and you could only have one item with you, what item would that be?
My cell phone. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Or am I? Can I call for help?
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
A favorite place in the whole wide world?
Right now, New York City.
Favorite YouTube channel right now?
Oh gosh, I can't say Casey Neistat because everyone, I'm sure, says Casey Neistat. Everyone.
No, actually everyone does. Literally everyone.
All right, I'm just going to go with my two that have always been my favorite. Casey Neistat and Gary Vaynerchuk.
Drop.
I freaking love those guys.
Mic drop. Last thing you grabbed out of the fridge?
You know what's really sad? I've been in and out of hotels so much, I don't think I've grabbed something out of a fridge in like a month.
Sad music. It's like a violin plays.
Exactly. Poor Sarah has been eating out too much.
Thing that you are most grateful for right now?
My just family and friend, like my real family. I love my family because I have a ton of support for them, but also just like my internet family. My favorite thing in the world is just to talk to people on Twitter and the YouTube comments. Like, I love you guys. I love you guys.
Last song you had on repeat?
Anything, yes. Anything from the Drake album, the new Drake album. We're getting whiter by the second.
Can you
Sean.
dance with me? Controller.
I can't.
Controller.
Because it's gonna
Do that.
like become a GIF.
No, you got to do it. Controller. What's all your social media links for everybody that want to check out what you're doing, and what kind of things do you have coming up that they could be looking forward to?
Love it. So my main is my YouTube channel. It's just youtube.com/Sara Dietschy. My name, Sara Dietschy, rhymes with Peachy. I am Sara Dietschy everywhere, on the Twitter, on the Snapchat, on the Instagrams. My three favorite are probably YouTube, Twitter, and Snapchat. Sara Dietschy on all of them. I started daily vlogging.
Oh.
So I've been daily vlogging
Fire.
for 2 weeks. So I daily vlog Monday through Wednesday, and I still put out my two shows, which are Creative Spaces TV. It's a docu-series. It's a behind-the-scenes look of a day in the life of a creative. Graphic designers, photographers, filmmakers, you get to see their space and how they create.
Check it out.
Yes, and then another show called That Creative Life. So I got 3 things going on, and you can find something that's for you.
I love it. I love it. So check out everything. We'll link it up in the YouTube description below. Last kind of word of encouragement for the influencers watching.
Yes. This is so generic, but just hustle your hearts out towards what you love. If you find something you love, I have just enormous faith that you will succeed. But you gotta find your thing, and that's the hardest thing to do. But once you find it, just crush it, guys. I believe in you. We believe in you.
Yep.
Do it.
We do. Yes, we do. Go do it. keep building your influence, your income, and your impact with online video, and check out what she's doing. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Boom.
Controller. I'm trying to do Khaled. I saw him doing this. Awesome opportunity. She's a freestyle rapper. And
Yes.
so here comes her flows.
This is so intimidating. I'm not gonna rap on demand. I don't know why I can't think of one.
With editing, this will be lightning, so feel no pressure.
Okay.
I'm the interviewer. You can controller.
I refuse to become a meme.
Controller. Put your arm out. Come on. Controller.